Everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and I'm in forging mode today. We're going to push black steel, or we're going to try and push black steel. I should have, yes, I've got a nice little thingy, hoofer, what's my jig, bloom done. I have got my first two, count them, 2 nickel ingots. I've just been down and mined a little bit more because I'm going to try and work out how we can get more bang for our buck here. And yeah, it's things. So basically, for every 6, I need to add 2. So that's 90. So 90, 180, 270, add 30. So it's 16 plus 4. And that will get me another 6 ingots worth. Yeah, it's not a lot. 16 plus 4. I'll get rid of these. We'll get rid of these little flakes for now. I don't think there was any more sitting around in there. So at the moment I'm processing up the nickel. We then need to make up black bronze, which we're going to need to get some silver for, and we're going to need to make steel. We're going to need, I think, a new TerraformaCraft before now, which is why I made the bloom, and I've got some steel, iron still through here. Got a little bit of gold. You are tin. Are you silver? You're platinum. So I have no silver currently. And I have got 85 units of silver there. Yeah, we need to go get silver. So I'm going to process up this lot. We're going to equip ourselves accordingly for travelling and head out to that silver reserve that I spotted with prospectors, pick some pit props and ladders and all the good stuff, and we're going to do some silver mining, and the world will be good and happy. And then I may, have I got any more gold? I've got a little bit. But I've got plenty. I've got, yeah, enough for several batches there. So yeah, back in a moment once we've finished processing up this nickel. All right, just throwing together this tier at the moment. So yeah, need some sheets. I'm doing these out of iron. No, not quite. There we go. Let me get you back in there. Keep these at temperature. 6 nickel. So that's our nickel. Well, all the nickel we have currently at the process, but that's fine. That's a wealth of nickel. Really, seriously, that is an absolute metric crap ton of nickel. Meanwhile, there's still a couple of ingots of iron in there, so we probably should get those. These need to be welded into a double, and then that needs to be into a tier. Okay, back down a bit. 1, 2. There we go. Tier. Wow, I'm actually impressed how that went. So we just got this lot to process and get some food, and we can get and kit ourselves out, make sure we're carrying the right equipment, and we can go and get the silver. But we have currently got enough to make 8 batches of black steel, and 8 batches of black steel is enough to make, yes, 12, 48 ingots of black steel. However, we need a hell of a lot of magnetite to do that. So yeah, that's not going to be something that's going to be happening really, really fast. We're not going to have, you know, just suddenly overnight have buckets of this stuff. We will be lucky this episode if we manage to make one. And don't forget, we need to make 14. Yes, 14. Because we need, oops, oh well, yeah, we need 14 because we need to make a black steel anvil before we can actually do anything with our black steel. Oh, hello, nighttime, wonderful. So yeah, let me start pulling myself together for an expedition. We shall reconvene in the boat. In fact, we'll probably reconvene at the silver site because, you know, we've all seen boats and we've all know where this is. So yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Let me sort out some travelling foods and stuff and things. And I don't think there's any food left on here ready to make sandwiches, is there? No. So yeah, we need to get some cooking on. Back in. Alright, we're over where we found the silver fragments. This is exposed, or I'm not sure what it is. I'm not getting any reading for silver on my prospector's pick. So what we are going to do is head down and check this stuff out. I've got a feeling that's going to be tetrahedrite. It looks like tetrahedrite. It is tetrahedrite. Damn it. So the silver is, this is not, I was hoping, you know, in against all odds that this was actually the silver, and clearly it's not. So yeah, we need to start, I think, digging down. We're going to need probably going to need more ladders, to be honest, but I did bring everything we need to make that. We'll head over to the point where we found the silver on the surface and then probably go straight down from there. And yeah, but first things first, I need to get back out of this canyon of disappointment, the canyon of disillusionment. That's probably, maybe that's a series name, an episode name, who knows. But right now we're going to grab some logs. We're going to turn those into sticks, turn those into ladders. We're going to go dig down, try and find our silver, and the world will be a good. That's that way. Interesting how you can turn. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? How you can turn planks into sticks so easily, and yet you need a saw to turn a log into planks. Not vastly interesting, but interesting. Right, this was where we found the silver, so let me just have a little fertile round, see if we can't see any more surface nodules, and while we're at it we'll pick around as well. We found some sphalerites over here. Yeah, there's more sphalerites that way. So the suggestion is that the silver's quite low, and that's dangerous. There's no trace of it. I think the silver's going to be quite deep down, which is a bit of a pain. Let me just do a little bit more checking around, and I'll be right. We're down. We're digging down. We're in the marble, and somewhere a small sample or medium sample of native silver. Now, native silver doesn't spawn in marble. It only spawns in well, gneiss or gneiss, geese, and I can't remember the other rock now. But it's not marble. So yeah, let me just double check that. Granite is the other rock. So we are definitely working down to the second, at least second layer of rock, and it is basalt. That's interesting. Because it doesn't spawn in basalt, which means we probably have to go down to the next layer. We'll carry on looking, we are already a good old way down. I would have expected. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I mean, it's not. The rock we are in is not suitable for silver. So where it is, well, that's anybody's guess. Back in. Okay, I came back up. So I went so far down. The trace of silver got weaker, so I came to this joint between the marble and the basalt. Put a little thing in. I haven't laddered up yet, it's night time up there anyway, and I've started heading out this way, and look what we found. There it is. There she blows. Arr. That will be. What shall we dump? What shall we dump? Torch. No, we don't want you. We don't want you. That will be native silver, and it is normal quality. I don't mind that at all. So we now know that our borderline is here, and we appear to have spawned right on this surface. So that's fine by me. That works absolutely fine and dandy. The amount of silver here should keep us going for a long time indeed. It's one of those minerals and the ores that you don't use a lot of. You only need one of these. What was it? One of these, 1 gold with 6 copper, and that will make you 8 black bronze. So yeah, it gives you an idea of the usefulness of this stuff, and the longevity, how long it's going to last us. So right now it's night anyway, so we might as well get down here and grab. How am I getting out of here for one? I suppose the obvious thing to do is stick a jack-o'-lantern down there. That'll do us. Right, oh, damn it. Not quite. I don't want to stick it there because I want that. Let me work this out. I'll be back in a moment. And we're back. I didn't go overboard with the silver. I got 5 stacks, or 5 TerraFirmaCraft stacks. Which is enough for 20 ingots for each. Yeah, 20 ingots. So that's more than enough for what we need. The vein there is huge. It's and very accessible. So that's really good news. So what we need to do now is we need to get this processed up. What I also want to do is I think so that you are, let's have a look at your bismuth, for example. Gold, that was tin, was it? Yep. That was platinum, that is copper, that is rose gold, that is steel, that is nickel. What I want to do is start labeling up in here what's going on. Not going to work, is it, very well? There are some labels we definitely want though. Let us get this going for starters, and let us process these silver, because I have a deep preference for doing things in ingot form. Just because I can, really. So while that's doing, let us go and get a couple of signs. because this is going to be the key to saving my sanity. Wooden things. Wooden things? No. Wooden things? No. Sign. Alright, let's look it up. I can remember on a TFC what a sign is. Planks and sticks. Planks and sticks. Okay. And I want... Gimme. I want 2. For now, give me 2. That'll do us. Right, this can go away. The sticks can largely go away, as can the ladders. Pro pick will put away as well. And we shall have our hammer back, because we'll probably want that at some point. I didn't take the hammer because the hammer is a tool that if you need it out in the field you can make very easily with stone. In fact, to be honest, most of the tools, the knife you could probably leave behind, the axe you could leave behind if you were desperate, and the shovel, the pick you can't obviously because that always has to be metal. But yeah, we'll let this silver process get that done, and I will be back once we are in a state of preparedness. Okay. Some time has passed, quite a bit of time actually has passed. I have smelted all of the silver, and I'm just waiting for the last 2 of those to cool. I've made 4 steel, and I'm just making another batch of steel to be pig iron. And the reasonings for all of this will hopefully become apparent in a moment. One of the reasonings why I so hate the high tier levels of metal in TerraFirmaCraft. Bearing in mind there's another tier after this. Alright, let me pump that a little bit. And yeah, almost there. So we have got silver coming out the wazoo. Almost. We've got steel, 4 of, once this is cooled. The gold. We have everything, and eventually once these have done we will have the pig iron. And let me get our signs. So, black steel is made of steel, nickel and black bronze, and it is 50 to 70% steel, 15 to 25% nickel and 15 to 25% black bronze. Now do the maths, put it to a spreadsheet, do whatever, and what you end up with is, if you're doing this using ingots, 4 ingots of steel plus 1 ingot of nickel plus 1 ingot of black bronze will make you 6 ingots of black steel. You then need to weld each one of those with a pig iron, which is why I've got the pig iron going. Black bronze is 50 to 7% copper, 10 to 25 silver, 10 to 25 gold. So you could do it with 2 copper, 1 silver, 1 gold. That's not the most optimal. The optimal for that is 6 copper, 1 silver and 1 gold, and that will maximize your use of gold. Copper is usually the one we are not short of. So that's the plan. So before we start, we are going to need to get, let me put you away. Plonk. Silver will go in a moment. Over. In fact, we'll keep that because we need a silver, we need a gold, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copper, and that will make us our black bronze. That's the theory anyway. So what we're going to do, we're going to light this one back up, and we're not going to put anything in this slot here until we are ready for it. Let's whack the silver in. And let's whack the gold in. So we've got, how, I don't know. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue, because it'll be annoying if it is. That should be, I mean, that should have been 50-50 on the percentages there. So yeah, we'll worry about that one when we come to it though. How are you doing in terms of charcoal? You are fine. So we need you to fire up a little. You should have, oh, there we go, we're getting our first pig iron out, and the charcoal is good. That's excellent. So we'll take you, and then we're going to take you, and I only need one of these pig iron, so, well, I need 2 of these pig iron realistically, but I actually need 14 of these pig iron. But things, so a black bronze, you can see we've got the percentages. Hopefully, as I say, that little discrepancy isn't going to be an issue going down the line. It is. I'm going to have to put, this is annoying. Have I done my maths wrong? Let me just pull that up. Yeah, I have. It's 5. Damn it, it's 5 copper. Actually, no. 6 copper, 2 and 2. I've definitely done something wrong here. I know you can't see my spreadsheet, but I'm just working this out. 8, 2 and 2. 9. 9, 2 and 2 will do it. Alright, we'll do that. That's fine. And we'll correct that later. 9, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 2 and 2. That's annoying, but at least you can recover from it. We're still at black bronze level. Let me take those out for a second. So that's 1863.63. We should be okay at that. And we're still there okay at that. I think that's probably the closest we're going to get to 70% copper and get those as minimal as possible. And there's 0.1 of a unit of something in here, which is bizarre, to say the least. It doesn't matter, because we can now start casting our black bronze. It is night time, so we probably need to take a little break while we then get ready to make our next alloy. I will fix this black bronze sign. What did I say? Where's my spreadsheet gone? 922. We'll go with that. That kind of worked. I can't believe I was sat there with the wrong figures. 9 copper, 2 gold, 2 silver. Thank you. I wonder whether that 1 silver was from a yeah, there is a good chance that's the case. So anyway, let me take my pig iron out. You I will put in here, and we'll keep this running. I'm just going to run this black bronze through the system, clear the crucible, and I'll be back. Alright, we're on the last leg now. We are going to start off with 1 black bronze. I'm going to whack in our steel, and we'll let that, hopefully that will melt. If we have to use the bellows, we are going to have to move the pig iron out, otherwise we're going to destroy it. So that is probably important to keep in mind, because you know you will feel very aggrieved if you go destroying your pig iron. But it doesn't really matter as long as we can keep the temperature going. I've double checked. 422 will definitely work for the black steel. You can go, sorry, 411. You can get away with 922, the same as we did with the thing. That's probably the most efficient method. But obviously you need 9 steel. whereas this requires 4 and 1 of each. So that's 20 there, and then we need to get the nickel in there. That's weak steel, which is correct. So we're going to pop you in there. There should be 6 ingots of that. And what we should hopefully be able to do once this is there, we'll pop you and you back in to heat up. This should do its thing. It is. Let me just stack those a second. So that's our weak steel. We'll stick another one in. This is waiting for this to come back to cam weld. So that's getting up there. This is ready. I think we can probably just take you out, go in there, grab one of those, get that and that, and bang, there's our high carbon black steel. I don't think, oh, we do need to refine it, okay. And it's just going to be, presumably, that. Yeah, so there we go. There's our first black steel. We'll take you out. We'll get the second one done. Weld these quickly. Bang, and refine. And there you go. We have 2 black steel. 2 down, 12 to go. It's one of those things that I actually find one of the most daunting tasks at this level. Just having to make all of this, and then of course we need to go to the next level, which is red or blue steel. I will probably go with, I think it's red to pick up water, so I will almost certainly be going red steel for that. And then I honestly don't think we'll ever make a red steel thing. Let me just quench these, get them calmed down a little bit. But yeah, there we go, we have black steel. So there's a lot of work to do to get to the point where we have an anvil that we can make black steel anything. But the important thing is we have actually now achieved black steel. Yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching. I may push to finish black steel sooner, I may not, I haven't decided yet on that particular score. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. But until then, bye for now.